Hello everyone, this is WaterfallJoe, and today we're at home because it is freezing, sunny, and I have no interest in being outside right now. We're going to be doing something a little different today. Today we're going to be talking about the equipment that I use in my videos and to capture the images that I show you guys. I just recently updated my camera bag and I'm excited to show you what I'm using and what next year is going to look like for us. So let's check it out. Sorry it's been so long since I've had a video. Life has been pretty awesome lately. About 2 months ago, my girlfriend and I adopted a dog. His name's Charlie Brown. I'll put a picture of him right here on the screen. He is a beautiful, stunning dog. And maybe in the future, we'll all go on a hike and I'll take him out to a waterfall one day, but he's not there yet. He's still young. Of course, my YouTube channel is relatively young. I only have a few months in right now, but this has been a lot of fun and I'm looking forward to what the next year is going to look like. So let's talk about one of the most important things, and that's the camera that I use. The Nikon Z62. I have been a Nikon fan for many years and they continue to make cameras that impress me, and I love their cameras. I used to have the Nikon D750. I did transition to mirrorless about a year ago just to save some weight on it, and also because I wanted something a little newer. I think the dynamic range out of a camera like this is a lot more impressive than the camera, say, from 5-10 years ago. I think that the mirrorless cameras nowadays are absolutely spectacular, and look how small this thing is. This weighs like 1 pound. Very travel friendly. The Z62 is 24 megapixels. They also make the Z72, which is 45 megapixels. I personally don't need that many. I know there's plenty of people online who will tell you you need 100 million megapixels to create good images, but I don't think so. I have 24 and I have no interest in dealing with any more, especially if you shoot RAW. If you shoot RAW, this is about a 45 megapixel RAW file, or 45 megabyte RAW file, sorry. Next thing is I recently bought some new lenses. So I'm going to show you my old setup and then I'm going to show you what I just got. When Nikon went to the Z mount, of course the older DSLR lenses that once fit the D750 will no longer fit on the Z camera. When they changed the lens mount, they went from the F mount to the Z mount. So there's the F mount and there's the Z mount. So any lenses for the F mount will not fit on this without an adapter. This guy right here. So of course, when I went to the Z mount, I did not have any Z lenses, but I recently started buying some. But the way you would do this is you would put the adapter on there like that. And now you can use your F-mount lenses on a Z camera. And this is how I was doing it up until a few months ago. I recently bought a very exciting lens. I'm very excited to show you. And in my opinion, this is probably one of the best everyday lenses to ever be made. Once again, it's Tamron. I'm a very big Tamron fan. Let me take off all my filters and everything. So this is it right here. The Tamron 35 to 150 f2 to 2.8. In terms of one lens to do everything, it doesn't get much better than this. This lens weighs about 2.5 to 3 pounds, so it is considerably heavier than, say, a 24 to 70. But I'm going to be taking this lens and replacing both my 70 to 200 and my 24 to 70. So one lens to take the place of two lenses it's a no-brainer in my opinion. The other benefit of that is I no longer have to use the adapter because this is a Z mount lens. So I'm going to be taking the 35 to 150 and it's going to be taking the place of two lenses in my bag. So that's going to save me a few pounds, and also the hassle of having to switch lenses all the time. And when you're out shooting, sometimes you just don't want to switch lenses. It's a lot easier just to use one the whole time. The other exciting lens that I just got is my first Nikon Z lens. This is a Nikon 17 to 28 f2.8. And this is a great buy. This one's about what, 1100 right now. It's a wide angle 2.8, and look how small this thing is. This weighs about a pound, I believe. That's not bad. So this is going to be my wide angle of choice for all of my future expeditions. And actually, I've vlogged with it a little bit. Look how good that looks. This whole setup weighs nothing. I could travel the world with this and have a great time and not really hassle how heavy this is. So this is these two lenses right here are my weapon of choice for all of my future adventures, and I'm very excited to show you guys what's coming up in the future. So the other thing I want to talk about is the accessories that I use, because of course when you go out shooting, the camera and lenses are very important, but there's a few other things that I recommend. And don't judge me on my filters because they are filthy, because I am a landscape guy and unfortunately my filters go through hell. First important filter of all time is the circular polarizing filter. As you spin this, it reduces the glare on your image. So you spin it and it reduces the glare, kind of like polarized sunglasses. As a waterfall user, this is a must-have filter. By using this, you can reduce the reflection, the glaring, you can increase saturation in your photos. How it works is you put it on the front and you literally spin the filter. As you spin it, it reduces the glaring and reflections in your images. If you're out shooting waterfalls and you have wet rocks, wet leaves, everything's wet from the splash and the rain, this will help clean up your photos big time. The other important filter in my world is an ND filter, neutral density filter. This is a dark piece of glass that helps to reduce the amount of light coming through your photo. By doing so, you're able to get a longer exposure. So in waterfall world, this is a big deal. Whenever you use this filter, you're able to get a photo much longer exposure versus not using one. You see how you can kind of see that shelf that was blown out before, now you can see it. So you put this on your lens and you're able to get the longer silky exposure of the waterfall versus not having one. I put these two together. Actually, I like to do polarizer and then ND. You put these two together. Now you can polarize your shot and get a longer exposure just from using the filters. So in waterfall world, this is a must-have. So another accessory that I really like to use in my vlogging is a phone gimbal. I am not at the point yet where I am able to have a vlogging camera and my photography camera. I'm hoping in the future I can buy like a Nikon Z60. That's a camera that is kind of specific for vlogging, and in the future I might get one once the channel gets a little bit larger. But right now I'm actually using my phone for all of my vlogging, except for when I'm using my actual camera. But for my phone vlogging, I actually like to use one of these guys. So this is a DJI Mobile 6, I believe, Osmo Mobile 6, I believe. I think it's about $150, $200, somewhere in that range. This is a great accessory just to take with you. It folds up very small and compact. Look how small this thing can get. It comes with a nice pouch. You can just throw it in the bag. I love to use this whenever I'm vlogging with my phone, but I don't want the shaky footage. This really helps to smooth out everything. I'm going through a gear thing. I want to tell you that the backpack I use is a Mindshift 26 or Backlight 26 liter. I've had it for 5 years and it has never failed me. I'll put a picture of it on the screen for you. I absolutely love this bag, and as a waterfall nature guy, it's tough, it's rugged. And it comes with a rain jacket, but I have never really used the rain jacket because the bag is pretty well sealed up. So I give it a 5 out of 5 stars in terms of camera bag. The other accessory that I love is, of course, the tripod. I'm currently using a MePhoto Road Trip, but I'm looking to get a ProMaster Chronicle tripod in carbon fiber. That is such an exciting tripod. It looks extremely well made. It's rugged. That's what I've been eyeballing. So what does the future of this channel look like? What is 2024 going to be like? So the only big adventure that I know of at the moment is my girlfriend and I are going on a 10-day adventure to Iceland in June for the Midnight Sun. With the recent news of Iceland and the eruptions and the volcanoes, we're hoping that we can get there in 6 months. We hope that, I hope that everyone there is safe, and I hope that the country is open when we're able to go. So that's the big adventure of next year. I'm taking everything I just showed you guys, the camera, the lens, and my 35 to 150. Those are all going with us. That's going to be my 2-lens travel system right there. In terms of local adventures, I'm hoping this winter here in Connecticut or even in Massachusetts, somewhere around here, we get some snow, because I want to go out and get some winter waterfalls and capture a vlog for you guys. This is only going to be my second winter living in Connecticut, so I'm not going to be too upset if we don't get snow. I know we're going to get it one of these years. So I'm hoping to go get some waterfalls with some snow. I really would love some snow with some ice. That would be great for a vlog. Other than that, I know when spring hits, hopefully the waterfalls will be going crazy, and I'll get those on video as well. Other than that, I hope you guys have enjoyed the content. I'm fairly new to this video world. I'm trying my best here. I like to go out and shoot, and I'm trying to shoot and capture vlogs at the same time. So hopefully in the future this will be a lot easier, but right now it's still a little intimidating. But thank you for tuning in. I hope you have a great Christmas, a great New Year, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.